save it for the opening. Manny, I have a confession to make.
You mean Fatal Influence had no reason to be on this thumbnail?
Oh no, they have a reason. Thirst trapping, Manny. We're trying to get the views up again. We're trying to come back. We're trying to get back. But I do have a confession to make.
Go on.
Do you see Jasmine Nix?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has no left arm for some reason. I tried to cover that up.
Did you add a shoulder or something?
No, her shoulder's there, but the arm is missing.
It's behind her back, Marcus.
It's not. It's not in the image. In the image, it didn't select it. And her arm, you wouldn't be able to see anything. It just looks like a nub. Behind our logo, it's a nub.
You mean when you select image, when you highlight person, when you select person?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But that doesn't do it right all the time. Like,
yeah, this is gonna happen with a nub.
Yeah, it doesn't cut people properly all the time.
Yeah, so I assumed it cut properly, and then I said, "Oh no!" And I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna do this again." And decided instead of the easy route of selecting it properly, I was like, "I'm just gonna leave the nub and cover it up." So she has one arm. And I love it. And damn you, Fayla Healy, for doing Alexa Bliss's pose with the belt. That is Alexa Bliss's pose.
One, that's Alexa Bliss's pose. And why is she dressed like a female Tatanka? Color scheme and all.
Well, she's ripping off everybody here, Eddie. It's Mickey James, Tatanka, Alexa Bliss. That's her gimmick.
It's absurd.
It made me one of the members of the Smoking Guns when she comes out with her fucking cow jacket.
Welcome, everyone, to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I'm, of course, Lord Manny Hayes, the racially ambiguous Lord Manny Hayes, and he is...
Marcus, the grand finale. And I would like to add something to Manny's racial ambiguity right now. And Manny, I'm going to say this right now. This is cool, Manny, right now. Got the backwards hat and the chain. This is cool, Manny.
As I told you before, for the last 4 years that we've been doing this goddamn Untitled Manny and Marcus show, you know I'm fucking cool. I'm fucking cool.
Fucking cool. Okay, mister, I'm going to put my sunglasses on, kick my skateboard up, and walk away.
I should.
You can't. You don't have a skateboard and you know it.
My glass ankles can't handle a skateboard. And you know it. I told you that in confidence, and I don't know why you have to keep bringing it up.
You are just like Cora Jade posing in 2022 with your little board walking around top of. I'm cool.
I can't believe you remember that.
What, Cora Jade skateboard? Or no, I'm never gonna forget that. She doesn't do it no more, and it makes me sick.
Because she's a baddie now.
She was a baddie when she was doing it. She just turned. When she came back from injury, she stopped doing the point. Now I'm the only one in the world doing this point. Manny, I was in my employee poker tournament, looking across the table to somebody. I went like that.
Oh, is that your tell? Is that why everyone knew? Oh, he's got good cards.
Oh, he's got good cards. He's over there playing.
See, when I've got good cards, I've played my hand. I'm like.
Oh, he has twos. He has a pair. Clear hand signals.
There isn't much news other than John Cena has declared himself for the Royal Rumble of 2025, allegedly.
When did this happen?
Apparently, it's in the news.
I missed this news. Well, John Cena, the greatest of all time.
A video came out. It doesn't. I've seen this video maybe about 5-6 times.
Oh.
Because I've tried to pay attention to the wording very closely. He has not announced himself for the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. He says he's just going to be there. Whether he's participating or not. People have decided he said he's going to be at the Royal Rumble. So that means he's in the Royal Rumble. That's how the news works.
I work in that element with those people who says he's in the Rumble. You don't just go backstage to the Rumble and just be John Cena and be like, you know, you go out there, you guys have a good time. I am not going to get 1 through 30. I'm going to enjoy and applaud each and every one of you and not come out. He's not going to do that.
Yeah.
He's going to get number 30. And he's going to come out.
Nah, he's going to get 27. We've done that before, Marcus. We ain't going to do that again.
He's going to do it again. He loved it so much.
You're not gonna do that again. Do. What you're gonna get is me rapping in November, in February, the entire song if it happens. Your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now.
The franchise will shine it now. Can't see me. The
embarrassing.
time is now.
It's gonna be embarrassing watching me do that. But it's gonna happen if you watch that Royal Rumble watch along.
Question, Manny.
Yes.
This is part of the Adventures of Drunk Manny.
Oh,
Has Drunk Manny ever sung the John Cena song? Or rapped it drunk and tried and really lost his words somewhere in between?
no, because wrestling and alcohol don't normally link
What are you
with me.
talking about? I see it all the time.
When?
Wrestling and alcohol?
Yeah.
It's always at every
No,
event,
for
Manny.
me. No,
Oh.
for me. Like, I'm never in a massive social situation where I'm watching it and I'm drinking with people. Because remember the last time we did that?
Yep. No, I don't actually.
I do.
I don't
do.
want to go back to that.
I do, and it was a split. Do you know what was the kicker? It was a Adam Cole, Kyle
know.
O'Reilly main event.
Yes, I know what happened where I said let's do chair shots. After that,
Yeah.
I blacked out.
Yeah. No, you didn't black out because you know what happened? You started talking about your trials and tribulations.
I know, Manny. I understand that. But I don't remember talking about my trials and tribulations.
I do, because I wasn't that drunk yet.
God damn it. Shoot. It was a full NXT takeover that happened that day. It was all the alcohol. I refuse to go back to ever look at that episode to be like, damn it.
Oh, we
He's
were a
drunk.
mess. We were a mess.
Yeah. Never
Absolute
again.
mess. Ever. I'm not doing that on the show ever again.
No. It's too late. It was a once in a lifetime. It was like The Rock versus John Cena. Once in a lifetime. Although they
Which
did
means
it
we can do
again.
twice. Which means we can do another. We can do it twice.
We may have a third, Manny. Who knows? His final retirement run. We get him in the final boss. Yeah, that's all the news that happened in the past 2 days since the last time we've been on. It's been really slow in the news front. I don't like this Paul Levesque, Tony Khan era. News ain't slipping out. When Vince was in charge, dirt sheets ran amok.
No, so they're talking about this AEW reset, but
Wait, what? They're resetting again?
yeah. So according to this storyline with Mox, is the AEW hard reset.
Oh, it's end times.
Yeah, but I don't believe it.
I believe it when I see it, okay? We've had, 3 rebrands in their 5 years of existence. 3 different logos. 800 different TV shows. And this is the rebrand? I guess. Whatever. We get there.
Kane asks, since it's Cena's last hurrah, should we see a heel run? It'd be fun if it was, but the man is so beloved. Unless he took a spot from someone like The Rock did Cody, I don't see the fans turning on him.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's happening. I think it's too late. And when he said this is his last run, you're not going to turn heel in your last run. You want to get that Malachi Black ending where you stare off into the distance and then wrestle next week.
But do you foresee like him breaking the Flair record? Because he's already tied it. But do you see him breaking?
I'm 100% have him winning at WrestleMania, winning the WWE Championship or World Title at WrestleMania.
I think the world title. I don't think you really want to have him beat Cody.
If Cody's champion by then.
Yeah, but Cody's gonna be tied up in that bloodline bullshit. You know.
Yeah. What if Cody loses to The Rock?
He ain't losing to The Rock.
Then
Even though
you
Red
gotta
One
fight-
has
you gotta
ganked,
fight-
allegedly.
Yeah, I know.
And it means the final boss is
saw
coming
that.
back.
The final boss needs to make that money. Every movie tanks these days. I don't understand why they're spending so much money to make these fucking movies.
I don't
now.
get it though, because it wasn't a worldwide release yet. Like it isn't even out in America yet, isn't it?
They're going to, but here, you can order tickets early,
Yeah.
and people start basing stuff off that, going like, oh, this isn't
But
going
it's too
well.
early for a Christmas movie.
Starting
in my
tomorrow.
opinion.
Nah, it's about the right time. It's about the right time. I just think Hollywood has it all backwards. And just make cheap ass fucking movies and just get your money back. Make more Terrifiers. They're cheap ass horror movies that are bloody and gory and that people enjoy, and you get your money back easy. Just make shit like that.
Yeah.
Stop spending $300 million. Oh shit. Damn, my movie only made $35 million this week. That's a bad start. That sounds good to me. Don't spend so much.
Kane, who doesn't have creative control in AEW?
Yeah, I don't know who. That's the realness. Like,
But to be
Commander
fair,
don't have creative control.
the early days of this storyline, it was going well, but they haven't really had any real development. So like, I want to see what they do after Full Gear. But but like, it's kind of stalled a bit because they're not really progressing at the moment. So they need to get over Full Gear and then move on to the next bit of wherever the story's going.
I am no longer calling this pay-per-view Full Gear. I am calling it about a quarter gear. Because that's what I'm at right now, right? I'm right about a quarter, maybe a third about into this pay-per-view. Like, there's not much on this show that I'm going, fuck, I need to see that match. Fuck, I got to see that match. I don't want to see Boxing Orange Cassidy. I don't care about that tag team private party match. I may watch Ospreay. Of course, I'm going to watch Ospreay and Fletcher. That's probably going to be a doozy.
I tell you though, I'm not excited about it. It's going to be a doozy. I'm not excited about it.
Yeah, but I'm going to come back on the show and be like, Ospreay did too many moves, man. It made me sick. Which is, our review. And I was also in deep thought of what's the difference between Kenny and Ospreay for me, and I just feel like Kenny puts his moves together better. I think.
No, they're the same.
I don't know what it is.
They're the same. It's kind of like they're both.
But
it's basically how you play wrestling if you were playing it as a video game, where you don't allow the other person. You just spam moves over and over and over. Or as I like to, because I like variation, I'll go through the move set. Like I'll do each individual move and then move towards the pin. But it's very much like that. But like I also have the running knee attack because it's like you hit them and then you can do then it's a move to another move. But like it is just spamming moves and spamming knees. But that's the type of wrestling we're in.
I feel like Kenny does it better though. I don't know why.
I think with Kenny, the only difference with Kenny, I think, is he allows a little bit more time before the next move.
Maybe, yeah.
But we haven't seen Kenny in over a year. I think that's why Kenny seems a little bit different. We haven't seen Kenny in a while.
Yeah, but when Kenny fights a one-on-one match, you go, oh shit. When Ospreay does it, and it's more lately than it is, over his career. I've enjoyed Ospreay before, but I think I've just seen too much of him this year. Like, I'm sure this is probably the most I've ever watched Will Ospreay wrestle in 1 year. It's probably more than he's had wrestled in Japan in a 1 year time. Like, because he's weekly on TV. And I just go like, here we go. This is 800 moves.
I mean, when you can get fatigued over watching a wrestler. Like, I think that's what happens to every babyface champion. You get bored of it. And I think because Will hasn't hit the title reign, and Will's probably always at his best when he's the heel anyway. Like this face Will Ospreay is a bit
Thank you, Manny. I would like to say I'm glad we do this show because it'd be so weird to have this conversation with my therapist. I just don't know why I don't like Will Ospreay over Kenny Omega. Have you seen it? No? How could you help me? These are the problems I suffer. This is what keeps me up at night. Will Ospreay can do a million moves, and I can dislike him. And Karrion Kross cannot wrestle at all, and he's my favorite wrestler in the world. This is the therapy wrestling fans need.
There's a clear problem with this, Marcus, and I'll tell you what the solution is. As your good friend, I'll tell you what the solution is. Karrion Kross is the catalyst. Will Ospreay is not. He moves as fast. Will Ospreay moves as if he's got a catalyst in him.
Yeah.
But he is not a catalyst for storyline. And that's what you need. You need a storyline catalyst. That that is the love language of Marcus the Grand Finale. It's good storytelling.
Yeah, maybe so. And it's a dark path. We're 15 minutes of the show. We're already in tangents. Randy, I'm going to ask you this question because this popped in my head in the middle of Dynamite during the Seas of the Superstation, which I'm so upset
Which was like,
about.
what the
Which
fuck?
is why you think the title is what it is.
How did he take over? What?
He
How
did nothing.
No. We're in Dynamite now, but
Yeah,
how
let's
did
go.
he seize? How did he seize? What seizing did he do? Seizing a TV station means you're in the truck. You ain't in the
Yeah.
ring. You're in the truck.
You're in the offices. You're in the truck. There's so much going on in the season of the Superstation. I was expecting him to be going off the walls crazy this episode. The most I got was Richard Fair going, come here, cameraman.
She manhandled a cameraman. It
Yeah.
wasn't even that manhandle. She just pulled him.
Yeah, the guy would have gotten the ring anyway. They do this every week. And I was like, this is the seizure? I went into Dynamite thinking, oh my God, they're going to storm the Capitol. And I ended up with nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, this is upsetting. They didn't do anything.
Can we just we'll start there. Let's
Yeah,
start
let's
there.
start with this segment.
Let's just start
This
there.
is the most important part of the show, I'm assuming.
So Marcus has already covered the truck,
seizure.
the black truck arriving at the arena.
Oh, yeah, well, we have it coming out the show on the pre-show where Excalibur, I'm going to say it's Excalibur because Tony Schiavone, I'm going to assume he says nothing but this is great and this is awesome. That's awful like he says anymore. Excalibur says, oh man, you see that big black pickup truck, you know what that means.
I'm sick and tired of this. You know what that means? It's like, it's Wednesday. You know what that means? A sad time. A sad time is happening.
Yeah, it means the interest in the TBS is waning. People wish the Big Bang Theory was on. 2,200 people get together and start watching the show.
Discombobulation is what happened.
Yeah, audio problems. And all the questioning you can get, and then Dave Meltzer sucking dick after. That's it. That's all that happens at the end. But they pull up in this truck, and he's like, "This could only be one person." And I'm like, "No, my neighbor has a black pickup truck. It's right outside. That could be them. It could be anybody."
Oh,
all I'm
Tony
thinking when I see a
Barber's
black pick.
Tony and Barbara's gone to Dynamite.
Yeah. I'm like, oh shit. This could be anybody. It could like all I expected when I saw the big flip. My main thing is, oh, somebody's about to move and they're gonna help their friend move. And they're gonna put all this stuff in their cool pickup truck. Shit. But let's talk more about this seizure.
So the Death Riders music hits. Wheeler Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli decide JD Drake gets hit with a chair as Mox makes his actual entrance. It's dumb. It's so dumb.
So I thought there was gonna be a purpose.
There was no
There
purpose.
was no purpose. He got beat with that chair up and down the ramp, and then they just kind of walked away from him, and he was never seen again.
Yeah, no, but the only thing that happened when that was happening was they were like, "Oh, JD Drake was supposed to have a match tonight." I'm like, "No, he wasn't."
Yeah, no, he was.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit. That is bullshit. Because y'all would have advertised the JD Drake match. Who was he going to wrestle? Explain to me what was going to happen on this show that would have got me to turn the channel right then and there. There was no one else they can whoop. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, there's not a single person out there in that back that they can just be like, wow. No, let's whoop this crusty old beat up looking man.
So he gets after getting a cameraman in the ring, the takeover. Says he says he's gonna brutalize Orange Cassidy and make an example out of him. Everyone will see that and run and hide. Ugh. And the Death Riders will continue to do whatever they want in AEW because he commands the AEW World Championship. And they have the power. Orange Cassidy comes out with Mark Briscoe and Rocky Romero. Now, I already have a problem with this.
Is it Rocky or Mark?
It's Rocky. Because at least Mark's a scrapper. Mark can handle himself when need be. Mark's a scrappy guy. Mark's like what Darby Allin is gonna be in 10 years. Like a beat up soldier.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Rocky Romero. This man, I can't trust this man anyway, because when he comes to the ring with a bedazzled eye patch.
He does. He does a little hip
I can't
dance too.
I can't trust a man like that.
So I'm just saying, if I'm walking out to the ring and I want to look like a badass, these guys are coming. Manny, I'm going to say something. This may be damning. More damning to this. So Kane's going, wait, Carlson's your favorite wrestler now. Billy James is more than Booker T's fine. It might. But I'm preferring Fran across from the Road Ringers. But I'm going to say something that's even more damning than that. I would have rather see Orange Cassidy walk out with the two black guys who I don't know the name from NXT. The tag team.
Wait, I can tell you their names because I wrote this down earlier because I thought this was ridiculous. Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Igwe.
Oh shit, I'm never gonna remember that.
You're never gonna remember that, but I have more to talk about them when we get to NXT.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'd rather walk out with them or OTM if you're like, oh, I got some muscle behind me. These guys are getting fucked up.
I agree.
These guys are getting fucked up. Manny, we were talking about your adventures this year, and I'm gonna keep this very brief. But it led to Manny being involved in some type of affair. Not true, but we're going to say. And I asked Manny, what wrestler, if you caught in, you're sleeping with their wife, would you pretend to be, say, oh, I didn't know this was your wife, or would you go, yeah, so what? And I asked Manny a bunch of variety of wrestlers, like Bryan Danielson, or I can't remember. Adam Cole or something.
No, so I need to tell. So this led to a 5 minute of just laughing about something else. So Marcus is going to continue what he's saying, and then I'm just going to say what I said because it's going to change the way he thinks about this object, and the way now when you hear it, it's going to change the way you think about it too.
Yeah. So I was saying Manny was smacking the cheeks of some beautiful young married woman who swept up in Manny's coolness. He has a backwards hat. Swept up in it. And let's say, for instance, Orange Cassidy, Rocky Romero, and Mark Briscoe walk into the room. Manny, how are you responding to that? And I know Mark Briscoe might be the point. He'd be like, hey, chill. But if these guys showed up, I think you could take them.
Well, I think I'd take them. First, I'd turn around and be like, hey, and look at Mark Briscoe. They said no dogs allowed in this hotel. You get out.
Yes.
And then, as I labeled it, that chair by the bed is called I refer to it as a cuck chair because there is no reason for that chair to be pointing at a bed like that. Only cucks sit in that chair watching their wives get molested by another man.
Molested.
And Marcus, if those three entered the room, I'd send Mark Briscoe out of the room because there's no dogs allowed. But what I'd believe would happen is Orange Cassidy would sit on that chair and Rocky Romero would sit on his lap.
Yeah.
They're cucks.
They're cucks. He called Orange Cassidy a cuck. And I said that's probably true. But they ruined the hotel experience. Now, every time I walk into a hotel room and I see the chair by the bed, I'm immediately going to go, oh, it's the cuck's chair. And it's not going to be the same.
Marcus, but it's always
I don't even want to sit. I'm going to go to a hotel room and I'm never going to sit in that chair again. Ever. Because I'll be like, oh, man, the cuck sat here. This is disgusting. I heard that's contagious.
A man cucked here with his hand placed on his lap like this.
Yes. Judging me, taking notes. Keep looking at his watch and writing stuff down.
Taping me and making me watch the playback.
Yeah. He has a whole telestrator up.
If you use this stance instead, you get more power into your drive.
Yeah, you're not power thruster.
Do you know what? We didn't even go there. But we
I know. Many fucks like Will Ospreay wrestles a million different moves. Not enough power in any of them.
Yeah, when I remove my plants, I call it my hidden blade. Ah! Boom.
I don't even know what segment we're talking about anymore.
We're talking about Orange Cassidy, the cuck segment.
Oh yes, yeah. So he comes out there. He's like, "Hey man, yo bro, hey, what? Yeah, cool. I'll fuck up your boy Willie Yuta though. Yeah."
Do you know
That's
what
all I
the
got
weird
for
thing
that.
about this is? The whole thing is about Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah.
It's all about the control of Wheeler Yuta. And the thing that sets Wheeler Yuta off is when Orange Cassidy calls him a pawn to get to Mox.
The king.
And he's like,
Yeah.
I ain't a pawn. I ain't a fucking pawn. And then Cloud is like,
Claudia.
shut up.
Shut up, Pawn. You're such a pawn. You should be on Pawn Stars. Get out of here. So they go. I believe a brawl ensues, right?
Yeah, terrible one because they leave through the crowd and then Darby decides, I'm going to dive at you through the crowd. And then this leads to a terrible pull apart. They won't even pull apart. They get away. They try to leave without Yuta.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
And then Darby dives into the truck, and then Claudio picks him up, runs into the shutter,
Yeah.
and then murders him.
Yes.
Actually, I feel like he should be dead.
Yeah, he should be dead. The way that sounded, he hit that fucking garage door. I went, oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Not even the first time. The first time it was like, okay, you can take that. You can take it when you got shoved into it, essentially, with a little bit of force. But then he dropped you to the ground and then swung you into
Yes. You're dead. So, Benny, I would have handled that differently. Consider me and you one of the Death Riders. And we're fleeing the scene. And yes, we've left Willie Yuta. We left him. And Darby gets into the fly by truck. Hey, we're going for a ride, man. We're going for a ride. I'm going 100 miles per hour. I'm hitting the sharpest turns. You're going to fucking die on the freeway.
No, I'd pretend he's not even there for a while. Like, because what's he going to do? How's he going to get in the...
What's he going to do?
I'd wait, and then he'd probably climb over the top, like get to a stoplight, climb over to the top, and then he's on the windshield. I just power through. I probably hit about 50 miles per hour, brake really hard. He goes flying.
I'm in a big black truck. You weigh 90 pounds. You're going to die. And I have just been called officer. I'm driving. This fucking maniac in a pink fucking fur coat has jumped into my car. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what kind of road rage he has. Be fucking dead. Anyway, Marina Shafir was wearing Darby Allin's outfit, and that made me laugh too.
I also want to point out we're nearly half an hour through our show.
Yeah,
and we've only talking about 10 minutes of this show.
Man, we can do the 2-minute review.
No, because I know what you want to talk about.
Let's go.
Mercedes Moné talking to Renee, and Renee asked her about last week's attempted hit and run. Mercedes was like, "It's not my fault. Camille can't drive." Claims Camille and Chris Statlander are stressing her out. A wild Chris Statlander appears, starts fighting Mercedes. A weird little fight in a tiny corridor, and then Chris Statlander spears both of them through the tiniest wall imaginable.
Yeah, Benny, not only that, cut away. we don't get to even enjoy that moment. You don't get to even go, holy shit, in that moment. They go to the wall and it was kind of like, oh, they went to the wall. And it was like, let's go to our next segment.
Yeah.
like they were out of time. Mercedes is charging per second. This segment cracked me up. One, Camille carrying all her bags with one arm, which made me laugh. There's such a cartoon group. Like, if this is intentional to make me laugh, it's working. Mercedes being completely delusional. Statlander randomly showing up. This little hallway. Like you couldn't get any speed in this hallway to go through a wall. That's my problem. This isn't Braun Breakers breaking into Shawn Michaels' office on NXT, where they at least had a hallway right there.
That office was ridiculous because he didn't spear Baron Corbin through just like a tiny bit of that wall. The whole fucking office fell apart.
Yes. But my argument is the physics of it all, Manny. Yes, it's ridiculous. But the hallway added to speed of Breaker. There was no way Statlander could build that up. There was no way. Anybody could have, a toddler could have been running in that hallway, that tiny ass hallway, and fell through a wall.
So let's quickly get through some of these matches. Adam Page and Christian Cage took on the Bang Bang Gang. Hook abducts Nick Wayne during this match. Did not care about this match at all. I
was upset that Hangman Page needed help to beat Juice Robinson, and I was like, that should have just been a clean win.
Yeah.
Like, Juice was there to take the pin clean, but it was so much distraction, and I was like, oh, this was necessary. Hangman's a badass.
So the Will Ospreay segment happens. He calls out Kyle Fletcher. He wants answers from him. Kyle says, "Don't open his eyes to the truth." Will believes while he believes Will gave him somewhere to sleep and eat for himself. He did it for himself. Everything he does is all about Will Ospreay. He wanted to keep him under his wing so he could succeed, but never as much as him. He only did what he did. He only did what Will would do in the situation, citing what Will did to Okada and Omega, which prompts Will to go, "Well, what are you? A Will Ospreay clone, or you're trying to be your own man? What are you trying to be?"
Yeah, what you trying to do? I see you with my kid, you're shaving your head. 1 week saying fuck Will Ospreay, and then I hear you today talk about you want to be like Will Ospreay. Pick a side. You know what? When I did, I had all these titles and accolades. I know he listened to them all. And then what have you done?
What the fuck have you done?
Yeah. Which is the equivalent of who you beat.
Not even who you beat. What have you done for me? What have you done? Show me your little accomplishment trophy.
Yeah,
case.
And not as a tag wrestler, not with Mark Davis, as you the man. Kyle Fletcher. What have you ever accomplished, bro? Cal, who I thought was going to respond with, I did win that Ring of Honor TV title, but you know how that would have sounded like a little bitch. And they took that out. I was a Ring of Honor TV chat. I couldn't say it. So he pivoted in a direction I thought was right. Well, it doesn't matter what I did back then. It's about what I'm going to do. God damn it. It's about what I'm going to do. And that's the quote of every Clipper fan.
But Marcus, when he said it doesn't matter what I've done then, he hasn't done anything.
No, he hasn't done anything now. I actually enjoyed this segment. I didn't know. I feel like Fletcher's tattoos are new, but I think if he did another sleeve, I'm going to start comparing him to Randy Orton in his prime. But not as good. Probably not as good on the mic or anything. But it was a solid segment. I enjoyed it.
Marcus, I've heard many Australians speak just in general, in person, or on TV. Kyle Fletcher's fucking irritating. His voice is fucking irritating.
I like it. I like that as irritating. He reminds me of an 80s cartoon villain.
Nah.
Like Skeletor. Like Skeletor, but Australian.
I prefer Grayson. Love me some Grayson Waller.
No, Grayson has a nice Australian accent. He's in that Chris Hemsworth, Mel Gibson range of like, oh, this is a good accent. Crocodile Dundee. Kyle Fletcher is, hi! Hi, everybody!
This segment ends in a brawl. And then suddenly the Roderick Strong versus Lance Archer match starts in between this brawl because it's full count anywhere. And Marcus, I don't actually know what happened about this because my feed just went to ad break and then directly restarted in Adam Cole versus Takeshita.
So, this is a fun little segment. Here we go. Benny, guess what happened? Go ahead. Guess what happened? And I'll tell you if it was accurate or not.
I want to assume Roderick Strong won by means of the Undisputed Kingdom.
No. He did win, but he kind of just beat him straight up.
Where's the fun in that?
Brian Cage came out to help.
You bet.
Apparently everybody. So it just proved that Jake Roberts is on the come up with his move. As in, two of the guys he traded off got beat by Roderick Strong.
Marcus, let me tell you one thing. Ain't nobody ever gonna revisit this trade and go, was it a good trade or not?
What are you talking about?
Ain't nobody ever
I
gonna
expect
do that.
Stephen A. Smith and Shannon Sharp to be doing this on ESPN next week. Who won the trade? Jake Roberts or Don
Ain't
Callis?
nobody gonna do that.
What a bad dude. This is one of the worst trades I've ever seen. Not since Clippers and Paul George. This is horrible. These bums. They lost to Roderick Strong, who gets to his third win first. Then they cut to MJF, Manny, who in the same video, in the same room, going
Wearing
like
the same
this.
clothes.
Yeah, same clothes. Just like this. No reaction, just... And then Scott goes, oh, there's MJF with a very strong poker face on what's going on. And then, I believe a brawl ensues or some kind, and Takeshita and Adam Cole starts. And Adam Cole looked like a Simpsons character.
So I immediately was
So
like...
yellow.
So I immediately, when this match was happening, was like, Takeshita shouldn't be losing this type of match.
Exactly.
It should... Like, sure, he can lose to Adam Cole, but it needs to be for a title kind of situation. It can't be to get into an MJF match.
Yes.
Like, it just shouldn't be. It can't be allowed. So I'm glad they got around it. Because Takeshita, in a decent match, he wins by knocking out Adam Cole with the dynamite down the ring. Roderick Strong attempts to take out Takeshita, but he deals with him. Kyle O'Reilly makes the save, but Ricochet takes out Takeshita. Kyle refuses to shake hands with Adam Cole.
Yeah. Because he's cool, Kyle.
The original cool Kyle.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what their beef was in AEW, and I think it's just stemming from all the way back at NXT beef, right? They don't have any beef in AEW.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's the NXT beef because
Kyle,
because he never.
They never broke up.
No. Wasn't he tagging with Bobby Fish in AEW at one point as well?
Yeah, but they were with Adam, and then eventually Bobby Fish was gone, and Kyle was like, "Yeah, I'm going to do my own thing, but I'm not going to join you, Adam, in this new faction as he's the devil." And said, "We're cool, all right." And he kind of just walked away. There was no beef there. This is stemming all the way back to when we got loaded during NXT Takeover.
The Hurt Syndicate kind of just said they were going to hurt Swerve. That's all they did.
They made threats. And they pissed Renee off, who I think she got mad because they were black and they took the microphone. People do this every week, Renee.
No. I don't like MVP. I don't like him. I don't like the way he treated Renee. I don't like Renee.
I'm okay with him.
Renee deserves respect in that manner.
No, she doesn't deserve respect, man. Look at her husband. Look at your husband. Because smothering people in plastic bags. An environmentalist like Brian Danielson of all people. It's like killing Bill Nye the Science Guy with a paper bag. Come on. Oh, Bill Nye.
So I was going to put this in the ticker, but there's too much of a joke in this.
Okay.
Britt Baker takes on Penelope Ford. Britt wins. Yeah. Serena Deeb comes out. Britt Baker's on camera saying nobody cares, and I agree. Nobody cares about this match.
No. What was the setup here? What was the setup here? Man, I'm going to tell you this. Whatever Britt Baker and Adam Cole did when they separated from each other, all aura has left them.
Yeah.
All aura has left them.
No,
aura has left the building. Like in the household, they split the aura in half, and now neither one of them have anything.
No, see, I don't mind Adam Cole because I feel like I can still do something with Adam Cole.
You just don't like him because he's nice.
Britt Baker looks like someone that is completely dissociated with what she's doing. She's just like the lights are on and nobody's home.
Yeah. It feels like who will work with Britt Baker? Like nobody in the back wants to work with her.
Yeah.
Oh, Penelope Ford needs TV time. She wouldn't mind getting work. And then Serena Deeb's like, I'll take TV time with Britt. I got nothing coming out with her flag. They're trying to build the professor versus the dentist. Who gives a fuck about that? They're done.
And then Mina Shirakawa appears. And that's all this segment was. I see you Saturday. I see you Saturday.
Tits to tits. Who's the best in the world? And I laughed at this segment. I thought Harley Cameron was hilarious, and I thought Mina and her. Do I want to see this match? Absolutely fucking not, Manny. I'm not watching Collision.
No, I watch it for Mina. I always watch Collision for Mina.
Do you?
Yeah.
When's the
Mina
last
only.
episode? Yeah, but when's the last time you seen her on Collision?
About 2 months ago.
Jesus, Manny.
And let me tell you something, Marcus. I didn't watch the whole Collision. I watched it on YouTube. That specific part. We get Swerve versus Leo Rush. Swerve wins, calls out Bobby Lashley. MVP chats nonsense as Lashley undresses for a fight. Shelton attacks Swerve from behind and tosses towards Lashley, and Lashley manhandles him.
Yeah, I mean, you don't call nobody out. He fucked around and found out. And I thought the Leo Rush Swerve match was really good. I thought there was some really cool sequences in there athletically and just like, oh, okay.
So I
Fine
saw a
match.
promo from Leo Rush on Instagram from Collision,
Okay.
and he pulled out the MVP card, and I was like, "Don't do it," because you don't want to be going back to doing what you were doing with Lashley several years ago.
Lashley.
You don't want to go back to that, boy.
I'm down for it. I'm down for bringing that back. I'm
I'm
getting
not.
over it. That was so annoying. It was so annoying. It was the updated edition of All Hell King Booker by Charbel.
Yeah. Then we get FTR versus the House of Black. Interestingly, Marcus, this is 2 weeks in a row that Malachi Black has wrestled a match and turned up to work. Woo-wee!
Oh boy, this is 2 weeks in a row where I was like, that's it? In the match.
And Brody King made a phone call to tell Julia Hart to come back to work.
Yeah. That was cool. Hey, get your ass back here. We got Malachi having matches. You know how tired he is?
He's exhausted.
He's exhausted. He showed up 2 weeks in a row.
Marcus, how the
I
hell
don't
is
even know how I
Brody
feel about
beating
this.
Dax with just a stand-up sleeper? Not even bringing him down to the ground. Not even the arms raised 1, 2, 3, you're dead. No, just a stand-up sleeper and he was done.
Well, you know what, Manny? I'm going to add this. Dax was already tired from watching most of this show. And so that sleeper hit a little bit harder than he thought it would. And he was out. Oh. But how do you have this four-way match? I would rather see a regular match with the Private Party and somebody than a four-way runner. Now you have 4 teams in that match I don't care about. And I think all the teams that are entering the match are better contenders for tag team championships than the actual tag team championship of Private Party. Like the House of Black, I'd rather have them have it. FTR, who they beat. I'd rather have Juice Robinson and Jay White, who aren't in this tournament or Fatal 4-Way or whatever it's called, be a team in this.
I actually kind of want to see what they do with the Outrunners. Like, they're a joke. They're a fucking joke, but I kind of want to see what they do with them.
They're not going to... I don't feel like they're going to have a win.
No, they're not going to win. But they're in the match. They're going to get pinned for the win. They're gonna be the ones that get pinned.
Oh, okay, you know Malachi ain't taking that pin. Goddamn right I ain't taking no pin. What, 2 out of 3 weeks? Fuck you.
Well, Marcus, if he does, you know we're going in that long pandering shot. If he loses,
what the fuck? Yeah, that was my main issue with this. He just gonna come out? The motherfucker retired last week. He left his boots in the ring. He got the
Marcus, I
standard
kind of want him to
ovation.
play.
He had that low-key look at his eye.
I kind of want them to play on it for as however long his contract is. Every time he comes out, could be his last time.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Like, I feel like he just came out this week, and I was like, well, what the fuck happened to you in Adam Cole last week? You came out. You quit the wrestling business last week.
So, Marcus, I did come prepared this time. With 47 votes, the fans have voted.
Oh.
The fans have voted.
I love these numbers.
55% of people believe this episode of Dynamite was bad.
Ah, those are just the haters. Those are the haters, Manny. Those are the haters. They just criticize the AEW because it's popular to do right now, the haters. But I heard that argument. It's popular to criticize AEW. Well, it's always popular to criticize shit that sucks. How Morbius got shit on for months until Madam Web came out.
I still think Morbius gets more shit though.
Yeah, I know. Like there's some people. If you do some bad shit, you go get shit on. I'm just saying. I didn't hate AEW this week. I thought it was an alright show. But I'm just saying, it's popular to hate somebody. It's the stupidest comment ever. Oh, it's just popular to hate them. No, they suck. You're not the Cowboys. But they suck too now.
No one likes the Cowboys though.
Yeah, that's popular to hate. That's popular to hate. The Cowboys, the Yankees, the Patriots when Brady was there, the Chiefs. That's popular to hate.
Do you know what? The Chiefs ain't getting nearly as much hate as the Patriots did though.
No, because they haven't won as many championships, man. The Patriots were what, 7? Was it 7 or 6?
5, I think.
No, I think they
5.
got 6.
I think Brady won 5 with the Patriots, and he won his 6th one.
With the Bucks, huh? Jesus, that's hate. That's disgusting. And then they were cheating too.
Yeah, the Cheatriots.
Yeah, they cheated and everything. There was a lot going on with them. So that's popular to hate. AEW, man, ain't nobody caring about this shit.
All right, we're 45 minutes into the show. Let's get into NXT.
Chase U gets gamble in the show.
No, Marcus, we need to talk about
tag team turmoil.
Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson versus Julia and Stephanie Vakir. This match was okay. I'm going to say that the match was okay. Julia and Stephanie decided to use the BTE trigger for the win. I don't know why.
Because AEW, Julia, Stephanie was like, hey, I learned this with my few weeks in AEW. Wow.
Yeah. And then for me, I was just like, you know what? Back to reality, Lash and Jakara. You can, Lash, you and your get to the back. Get to back where you belong.
Do you have, first of all, I don't want to hear any criticism about Jakara Jackson. She's my favorite wrestler in climbing somebody ever. She climbs up Lash faster than anybody in the history of climbing up a person. And then she does that jump. And it's her consistent move. It's either climbing up to do a roll or climbing to do a jump. But she's climbing up Lash at some point on each match. And I love it.
I was about to tell you the list of moves she did in this match, but then I deleted it. I was like, it's too mean. It's too mean, I'll leave it alone.
Did you count the dive to the outside as a move of climbing up Lash Legend and then diving to the outside?
Yeah, but I had drop kick and missile drop kick too.
Ooh. That missile drop kick is good though. She has a good missile drop kick.
She has a good missile drop kick. But she didn't do any much other than that.
No, of course not. Lash was doing the triple dribbles and super kicking everybody. But I do have Stephanie McClure and Julia beating Bianca and Jade. I think that's what's going to beat them.
I don't.
That kind of gives them the both. That gives them kind of a little credit to go to like, oh, they can venture to the main roster every now and then.
Maybe. Some random man gets in the ring. Asking what to expect from them both for Deadline. And I thought this was a risky segment. Julia says she knew this day will come. Stephanie said, see you at Deadline.
They did it. They did it in limited English. I understood everything.
Defeats Cora Jade with a Soul Snatcher and qualifies for Deadline.
Shocking.
I don't know why they used Cora Jade for this. Like, I thought they were trying to make Cora Jade a thing again, but like clearly not.
Yeah, I guess she's just going to be Roxanne's side piece. She's going to be the mouth. It makes no sense for her to be in there, but I was shocked that she got her soul snatched so easily. No interference, no distraction. It was just like, man. Gotcha.
And then I believe this is Marcus' favorite segment. Dion Lennox is talking to Carmen Petrovich.
Yes.
About favorite colors. But Carmen said her favorite color was yellow was ruined because Ashante wore a yellow beanie, stressing her out during that match. Now red is her favorite color. Brinley questions, what the fuck are you trying to do? Dion, bro. Ashanti hits her with, really, Carmen? Really?
Yeah. My best friend. My
This is
best
what we're gonna do
friend.
now? My best friend.
Dion responds, bruh, we had one conversation last week. I ain't your best friend.
One tries to solve the problem by having them work together in a tag match. I do not like watching intergender tag matches unless the man can destroy the woman.
You, Manny, are a sick person.
Marcus, if the woman can do moves on the man, it's only fair that he is able to strike her.
Now, if you're a man and you can't just push a woman off of you, then how much of a man are you? I can't imagine Brock Lesnar doing bumps for Selena Vega. I'm just saying.
um, so Ava holds a tag team division meeting to determine the next challenges for the title. She goes over everyone's credentials, Marcus. Like,
Yep.
you're a D1 blah blah blah. You D1 blah blah blah. You did this, you did that. You Olympic wrestler blah blah blah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. No! Cool Manny froze! No! Not Cool Manny! He has all the notes! He has all the notes! What am I gonna do? Well, anyway, she goes over all the credentials of D1 and all that. Hank and Tank, you guys existed. It was basically what it comes down to. Oh, he's back!
I
He
froze.
froze. Yep.
Yeah. So their tag team credentials to be in this match is that they can throw a car over a building, which I don't believe.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. But there was no reason to. I looked at that room and I was like, man, none of you people got really a condition. I wouldn't hire any of you. You guys are all bums.
Then,
what you call Briggs walked out.
Yeah.
Found him a Japanese man.
This leads to a brawl at the end of the night. Cedric has a match against Wesley, which was a decent little match.
Yep, it was nice. It was a good little match. I forgot what I was going to add about that, but I think it's nothing. Wasn't as good as Lexi King match, though. But it was a solid match.
Sean Spears appears at the Don's restaurant. He wants Brooks to challenge him for the title. The Don questions why he wants Brooks to fight, but he tells him not to question him. But he tells him he is hungry for that title. It's so dumb. And then some random new guy driving.
Yeah, well, who's that guy? He said it and he was like, let's go. They made it seem like that was a big deal, like it was a signing.
Yeah, I tell you what,
I don't know who the fuck you are.
I tell you what,
like
though,
a Funkasaurus.
of the random men that have appeared on shows recently, he ain't better than that random black messenger.
No one has been better than him. I signed that dude that day. Man can't talk. Man can't wrestle. He has knee surgeries from the wazoo. He has only one eye. I signed him. You see him for the right side? He got no eye back there. That man is signed.
Trick Williams, he calls out Ridge but gets Andre Chase instead. He says he has no beef with Trick, but he still has a problem with Ridge. Trick seems to be offering Andre Chase an NXT title shot, which brings out Ridge. Ridge calls out Trick for ducking him for a guy who he put in an ambulance 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Andre wants...
There's a catch to this ambulance you put me in. The man was in the back of the ambulance going, shit. I lost the man. He wasn't beat up. He wasn't damn near on his deathbed. You just put him in the back seat.
Andre wants one more match with Ridge. Ridge says no, but Andre gambles the university again. Ridge is like, I don't care about that. You did that before.
Yeah,
Ridge says if he beats Andre Chase, he wants the relationships with Duke, Riley, and Thea Hale to be done.
Yeah. Oh. I laughed when Ridge said that. I was like, well, what, you can have my school if you beat me. What the fuck I'm doing with the school? I need someone to really gamble school. How often are schools gambled, Manny?
I don't know.
I'm going to say never. I don't think any university or any high school or elementary, not even a broke-ass public school was like, hey, I bet you the Lakers beat the Clippers tonight in this playoff game. If not, you get the school, man. Here's the keys to the school.
I tell you what. Do you know what? I tell you one fictional place that I think may be gambled.
What's that?
I think Ava may gamble Abbott's Elementary.
That's true. That's true.
Just to fuck with Janine.
Yeah. You know the episode of that show I can't wait for is the Always Sunny in Philadelphia crossover episode they're doing? It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good.
Um,
It's classic television together.
Booker T seemed well mad when Trick did the bookend. Did you hear him?
Yeah, but Trick's been doing a booking for months.
But
Now
I've
he
never
gets
heard
mad.
Booker T like, ugh.
Yeah. I ain't doing that. But Trick did it, in the segment. But Andre Trace is losing, right?
Yeah, I think
He's losing.
Ridge needs to be in the match. Ridge needs a title match.
Yeah.
He beat him
that makes
clean.
sense. Yeah.
He beat him clean and stunned that ECW arena.
Yeah, 2300 was
him.
like, I was stunned. I haven't been that stunned since, Malachi Black, or not me, since Dak got choked out by Brody King this week. It was like, that's it.
People, he's lying. He's lying.
Okay.
He hasn't been more stunned till today when I told him that the chair in the hotel is called a cuck chair.
Still, yeah, I was shocked. I was under a spell once he said that. My life was sitting in those chairs, rubbing my face on the seats for no reason. This is really tough.
Josh Briggs.
Cuck was here. It's
Josh
contagious.
Briggs speaks up Inamura. He says Inamura says that he's on the excursion from Noah to NXT. When DJ Tatanka interrupts him again.
I had enough of this shit.
Ava, you need to give me something.
You ain't give me something. I'll beat Bear Hill. I'll put you in the Iron Challenge match. Oh, you cool?
Yeah, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
You cool? Thanks, Ava. That's all I needed.
All right. I had a problem with this match. Nikita Lyons versus Adriana Rizzo.
Yes.
First of all, when the hell was the last time you saw someone do 2 full Nelsons in a match since the Master Lock Challenge?
Did she do 2?
Yeah.
I remember her doing 1 and then hitting her with the ropes.
1 into a slam, into the ropes, that into a slam. And then one she got her on the ground, and then full Nelson and just like.
They started hitting her with the ropes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember the slam. You know what? I'm going to say this, Manny. This was good Nikita Lyons this week. I like her a more aggressive heel persona. I'm going to say
okay.
It. And her outfit was better than what she's been wearing, which was, I guess, cami gear. I don't know what to call it.
I'm going to debunk what you just said.
Oh, shit.
How long was this match?
5 minutes, maybe less.
Yeah, Nikita was gassed for 4 minutes of it. The match was trash. Nikita wins with the Vader bomb. Nikita yells.
Don't judge her like a hotel cuck, Manny. Don't judge her like you sitting in your chair judging her performance. It's going like you were gassed in the first minute. I'll tell you what, if somebody's sitting in like a gaming chair and looking at me fuck, now I'm killing them. They're not gonna be able to tell nobody this happened.
Nikita yells it's over, and Rizzo got a heat back by hitting Nikita with a crowbar.
Yeah, our dying laughing was, now it's over. Is it over? Are we done?
No,
if this is the end of this feud, Manny, sweet story. Good story.
No, it's
You
not
attack me in
enough.
the I think we're done.
No.
I think we're done. There's no reason to follow this shit up.
No, Marcus, if we're doing intergender matches, I need Oba and Nikita versus the Don and Rizzo.
And that would, Manny, I'm going to allow
you know Oba's hitting Rizzo.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm allowing it. I'm allowing it because Oba got to chase it. He's going to chase her. He's going to throw her to the stairs and shit. Fucking crazy.
Match of the night, Lexus King versus Javon Evans.
Classic. It wasn't Javon Evans.
It was Javon Evans.
Oh, it was Javon Evans. Oh, Wesley fought. Yeah. Wesley fought Cedric.
You're mixing up your
Mixing
black
up my black people. Damn it.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. I'm disgusted. I don't know why I had it the other. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good match. It was solid. It's not the best Lexus King.
I mean, Lexus King showed sportsmanship at the end of this match.
Yep.
And he really fought with himself should I go after Javon whilst Basty's a little bit injured at the moment.
Yeah, we got an unintentional low blow in this match
Yeah.
for Lexus King where he felt guilty about it. I mean, he's on his story. He's on the journey. He's on the journey. I don't know where this journey's going to end. I'm thinking he's going to be evil at the end.
No, I think we're gonna get this like kind of like the MJF story, where do you know where he turned good and he starts trusting people and stuff like that, and then someone's gonna break his heart, and then he's gonna become evil again.
Well, I thought when they were, the tag teams were having a dispute in the locker rooms, and the Chin Man showed up. I was like, are they about to team the Chin Man with Lexi King?
No, don't, please don't.
I think they might.
The Chin Man don't need anything. He needs to be sent back to Singapore.
I don't know. The Chin Man got a pop. The Chin Man got a pop when he walked into that camera. The crowd went, "Oh!"
Yeah, pop.
It was a pop. It was a pop. I heard it. That room was shaking.
The pop you heard was your shoulders popping.
Again, Manny, I told you to stop watching me in the cut chair. Oh, his shoulder popped out. This is getting dangerous.
The fact that you think you have a cock chair in your bedroom is very disturbing.
I might get one now.
Aesthetics.
I'm gonna go to IKEA. Hey, where do you guys keep the cut chairs?
Marcus, any chair could be a cock chair. He plays it correctly.
That's true.
Can't believe I said
I'm
that.
also going to say this. I'm sure this isn't true, but I'm going to claim it anyway. All-time record for cuck being used on a podcast, a wrestling podcast. Gotta be.
Guinness, give us our world record. Guinness, come give us our world record.
Come give us our trophy. We did it. You didn't think we could do it. We may be losing 1,000 and 1,000,000 subscribers, but we're gaining that Guinness World Record.
We may be losing 100 subscribers a day, but we're out here making records.
Yeah. We're out here cucking these streets, I guess.
Fallon Henley defeats Kalani Jordan with the help of the Influence.
Yeah,
Some
JC
would
put
say
in
it was
work.
fatal.
Yeah, JC put in a lot of work. She put foots on the rope. She threw a punch. JC put in a lot. I don't think Jasmine did anything. I think she distracted the ref for a little bit.
Yeah. I need Kalani to come up with a personality or something.
Yeah.
She can't just be this ditzy, I'm gonna do it all good kind of girl.
A baby face who can flip.
Yeah, she's just Bianca Jr.
No, she's Ricochet.
She ain't Ricochet.
She's Ricochet.
She ain't Ricochet.
She Ricochet. I see no difference. Both black, both do flips, both don't have any personality. Unless you're on Twitter, I guess, if you're Ricochet.
Yeah, he'll tell you to suck a dick.
He'll tell you to suck his dick and shit. Like, hey. You calm down over there. It's ridiculous.
It is absolutely absurd. So that was NXT.
Who won?
I thought, you know what? Largely it was just there as well. But I enjoyed it more.
I think I enjoyed Dynamite for the wrong reasons more. I think Dynamite made me laugh a lot. I don't know why. I don't know what was wrong with me. But true story about Dynamite, Manny. I told you we were gonna save this for the show, but whatever. I fell asleep on Dynamite. It happens. It happens. Similar to the way you fell asleep on Raw, I think this week. I fell asleep on Dynamite hard when Lance Archer and and Roddy Strong was about to wrestle. That was an easy snooze.
Why is there a screenshot of me in the deck?
Because this is what you look like when you froze. You still remain cool.
Nah, that's the look of a man that's sitting in a cuck chair.
Judging you.
Judging you.
Every single pump.
Hey, look. I'm very close to drooling in that picture too.
Yeah. Manny about to yell, that's my wife, goddammit. You gotta do something about that. She don't like it like that.
There was another poll up. What did you think of NXT last night? 69% of 77 votes thought it was just the.
Ooh, yeah, I can see that. It was kind of just there for me.
Yeah,
but that's why I think Dynamite wins.
You only like Dynamite for the ridiculousness that happened.
You goddamn right I did. If I was running Dynamite, that shit would have went further. Darby Allin would have went for a ride on the freeway. The Mercedes and Statler, they would have went through 8 walls in the small rooms. And we would have cut away just as fast. No
I don't know
update.
what they were attempting to film. Like, how are you filming in that tiny corridor?
I don't know. It was so tiny. And
Is there nowhere else you could have done that?
Whose idea was let's go through a wall? And they were like, I guess so. Fine. Build us a quick wall.
Marcus, they've gone through too many walls already on AEW. It's becoming a regular occurrence.
Yeah, that's true. It's becoming a table. Oh, I wanted to do this to NXT. Shout out to NXT this week, and I'm giving them a star for this one, man. A star. My stars go a long way. It's like when your teacher gives you an A+ and a little star on there. No table use. Nobody used the table the entire night. I don't know. I mean, maybe someone got their face slammed in it or something, but...
And even did AEW.
Oh, shit. Did neither one of those shows use the table this week?
No. Well, actually, I don't know. Did one happen during that match that that went to commercial break and never got covered for me? I
don't know. I don't think you know what they could have. I could have been desensitized. I remember Les Archer chokeslamming Roddy Strong on top of some security guards for no reason, and the crowd chanted "Holy shit!" But I don't think there was no table. Huh. Can we get a full week without a table? We'll find out on SmackDown this week.
No, someone went through a table on
Raw,
didn't they?
Yeah, Raw. Somebody went through a table on Raw, right? Didn't one of the Wyatts go through a table or some shit? I don't know.
No, wasn't it? Someone went for a table. Someone definitely went for a table.
Rollins? Did him and Reed go through a table this week? No.
Bronson Reed wanted to put him through a table, right? He was in that mood to jump through him through the table.
Man, I'm gonna say because I can't actually remember it, no one went through a table this week.
No way! I have notes.
No,
I have notes.
I like to be happy with to going like, oh, no table this week. Minimal security guard, damn it. I think we need to. I'm going to create a list of things that I think need to stop on every wrestling show. While you look through your notes, I'm going to just make this list right now. Security guards abuse needs to end. Going through a table every week needs to end. No hardcore / falls count anywhere match. Dynamite, you're out. The Roddy Strong match. No, and I'm going to say this. No interference because someone just shows up in the crowd or on the ramp. That shit annoys the hell out of me. They better get involved. You're going to interfere in a match? You better trip the leg or something. You don't just show up on the ramp and someone goes, oh, there you go on the ramp. And they're distracted and get the roll-up pin. I hate that shit.
No, mine is forever still the, you're out of here!
Ooh,
oh no, roll up, win.
Yeah. None of that. That could be on the list too. I had it. Just none of the cliche tropes. So next time we do a review. For SmackDown, man, I'm going to have the list of things that I don't want to see if we can go through the show. Like if I'm a health inspector.
It's just us two. Eric's in a photo shoot.
No, he said he may or may not. Who knows? I don't know.
He keeps changing this bullshit. My God.
He was a may or may not last week when he said, "Oh, I think they're gonna cancel."
This guy, he puts his left leg in, he puts his left leg out, in out, shakes it all about. He does hokey, turns around. That's what it's all about.
Hey, the hokey pokey slap, man. People need to that needs to be brought up into the club. I will break the hokey pokey out in the club. Hey, DJ, give me that funky shit. Give me the hokey pokey. Take him back. Y'all don't know nothing about this. Put my right foot in, motherfucker. Don't take that right foot out.
So, the pub I've been going to recently, you know, I mentioned that they casually play King of Kings the other day.
Yeah.
So you have to use Shazam, the music app, to listen to it to tell you what song it is.
Yeah.
in a long time. But I think someone in the chat, was it Kane? Maybe it was Jamal. Referenced maybe the Maria song or the Stacy Keibler song.
Oh yeah, someone did. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was a banger or some shit. Yeah.
Someone played the With Legs Like That by Zebrahead, which was on the Reckless Intent album, the WWE Reckless Intent album. You can see here.
Yeah, evidence. Thank you for that, man.
That was playing in the bar. That was playing in the bar, which now means someone in there is a wrestling fan because that is a deep cut because no one plays that song outside of wrestling. I'm gonna try and get Basic Thugonomics played in that bar.
Ooh, that's a throwback John Cena track.
Yes, of course.
Go for it, Manny. I just think that the time I got drunk and did karaoke, I wanted to do Real American by Hulk Hogan. Was not able
Marcus,
to do it.
I feel
they did not have
when
it,
we
and
meet
I was
up,
really
we have
upset
to go.
about that.
When we meet up, we have to go karaoke and it's wrestling songs all day long.
Oh, you gotta find a good bar though. You gotta find a good karaoke bar, or we're just gonna use it off a laptop and annoy the neighbors.
Dun 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 dun. Dun.
When it comes crashing down. As much as I hate Hulk Hogan, I will sing the shit out of that song.
And you know what? You're not gonna get that on the show for free. That's a Patreon content, and that costs $100 to view.
Yeah. Yeah.
That costs $100 to view.
Like, okay, yeah, Zebrahead is shit.
I never heard of Zebrahead since before that album.
That was back when everybody had like head attached to their name. It wasn't just Radiohead, guys. Zebrahead, and there was like a few bands that they all had head at the end of it. Like, okay, you're cool.
What does everybody want?
They do. They want head. Unless you're a cuck. You want to watch somebody get head.
Today's episode of the Untitled Manny and Marcus show is sponsored by the word cuck.
Yeah. It's like fucking Sesame Street. C-U-C-K. Cuck. Who was the person that went cuck? Yeah, full.
What does that mean?
Like, who's in the dictionary right? Like,
where does the word derive from? Who thinks of that and goes, you know what? That's the
fucking
word.
Yeah, fucking cuck. Dictionary. What's this dictionary? Someone that watched the movie fuck.
And let me type that into Google. See what comes up.
Oh God! You don't want that in your search. Who admitted to cuck?
Well, it's
Latin descent.
It's a noun. A weak or Seville. What does Seville mean? Why are they using words like this that I don't understand?
Because Seville is the nicest way to say civil. They're not gonna go crazy and try to kill you guys.
Or showing excessive willingness to serve or please others.
How dare you?
Often used as a contemptuous term for a man with moderate or progressive political views. We act like a bunch of cucks who let them take what they want.
Damn it!
The second word is a man whose wife is sexually unfaithful, a cuckold.
Oh, yep.
Make a man a cuckold by having a sexual relationship with his wife by being sexually unfaithful to him.
Just don't like what.
Oh, there you go. The Untitled Manny and Marcus show.
I don't appreciate my name being abused like that. You could have just took the knee out of the Manny's name. The Man and Marcus. It's a different type of show.
It doesn't work the same.
Could have just called it.
If we were talking about transgenders, you could have the
Yeah. No, Manny, don't go there. We don't need all them letters. We don't need all those problems. Okay, I'm not eating a bowl of apple.
Hey, Marcus, I'd be controversial if it brings in views.
Oh yeah. I mean, it worked for Donald. How come we just couldn't call it the Untitled Cuck Show? I feel like that's a ridiculous name for a show.
No, that's titled at that point.
Yeah. Once we get down to 200,000 subscribers, we're changing the name, Manny. If we fall that far to get to 200,000, we are changing the name to the Untitled Cuck Show.
No, it's just Dark Cuck Show. It's no longer Untitled. It's Dark Cuck.
What's the title now?
And Marcus, we no longer the show when we host a show, we're just I'm gonna have my laptop. I'm gonna keep the camera here, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you on the screen.
You put the screen on the bed. We just talk about everyday cook problems. Which probably is many. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm sure there's a podcast dedicated to this too. I'm sure. Everybody got a podcast.
I'm not searching for that, but if you find one,
I'm not.
drop it in the comments.
No, do not. Because I'm going to have to click the link. I'm not going to search it. I'm not going to search it for it. No, Manny, don't.
Okay, well, we've got the Cuck My Life podcast.
I'm done. Manny, please.
Marcus, I've got one to beat this.
Oh, God.
Cocktails. Woo-hoo.
Oh, my God. Shit, let me Google that one. Oh, he's not swimming in money at all. He's just looking at this.
So, like the video and subscribe if you haven't.
Let's pack McCuck.
Smash the like button like a cuck.
It's John Cook. Oh, cock. You
Doctor
put cock.
Economics.
Dr. Economics. You see, think you're untouchable.
You offer him.
Fucking mime.
He can look, but he can't touch.
Oh, God, this is horrible.
We're the best. I don't know why YouTube are doing this to us, but we are the best.
The boats. We're the boats.
And
Best
that's
of all
fucking
time.
cool.
Yeah, he's cool. I don't know, man. The hat's not backwards right now.
No, because sometimes you gotta be like Ash Ketchum when you're ready for business. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Ash Ketchum. I think he finally won the Pokemon Masters tournament like a year ago.
Yeah, and they got done with him. They were done with him and just like, we focus on other characters now.
Like
it took you
40
years
years
to get here, but we're done with you.
There's people that didn't live this long enough to see it. They grew up watching you like, damn. You lived long enough to see it win that fucking tournament. You go run right off the rip. All right? He pulled out his blue eyes white dragon and told everybody, back up.
I don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was fun. It was bullshit. It was bullshit. He always got the right cards at the right time.
Marcus,
And then he'd play it face down. And they'd be like, fuck.
Marcus, that's one anime
Kick
character
Kyle's
I'd never
ass.
be terrified of. I'd fucking fight him.
I'll fight Yugi. I'll strangle the shit out of Yugi.
No, I'd give him paper cuts with his own fucking cards.
I get Gambit on his ass and be like, yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm gonna make a name for myself. Alright, we getting out of here. I've been Lord Manny Hayes. He's been
Marcus the grand finale.
bye merch. Bye. And we out.
By the way, no mentioning of John Moxley wearing the OTC shirt or any of that. Thumbnail's a fraud. This thumbnail's a fraud.
Yeah, because it was such an off comment. Because it wasn't that big of a deal.
You know?
You made it more of a deal than anything else. Go back to Roman. He carried on with his own sentence. He wasn't even phased.
I know he wasn't even phased by it, but it was loud as fuck.
Because that's what happens when people listen and don't chant NXT and all that stuff.
Yeah,
but then
I
that's
thought that
also
was
what
good
happens when
clickbait.
there's nobody in the arena.
That's good clickbait with the shirt, though. If he ever came out in the Roman Reigns shirt, it'd be odd. I don't know if he's legally allowed to do that, but it'd be odd.
I think you are. I think it's his t-shirt. You paid for it. You're allowed to wear it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like he's selling it as his own.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird. That'd be like Steve Austin coming out in the NWO shirt. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
All right, we out. We'll catch you Saturday. Peace.
Yeah, don't cut too hard out there, guys.
Oh. Cock-a-doodle-doo.